I was pregnant with my second child and unfortunately ended up suffering with depression and psychosis and admitted myself to Bootham Park Hospital a year ago today.
What was it like when you first walked in then? What were your first impressions? Were you able to have any first impressions?
I was shell-shocked. I regretted it instantly. It was very clinical. The smell, I immediately felt claustrophobic and I just thought I need to get out. But I think that was the initial shock of arriving and not knowing when I'll go home. The conditions weren't great, however, it was safe enough. I thought I was safe and the staff were around 24/7. I never felt at risk of any harm. You know, there were cracks in the ceilings, there were cracks in the walls. It wasn't particularly warm in there, or it was too hot. It was tough conditions. I mean, there were hangings where pictures used to be, so nails sticking out from the walls. There were risks of hanging yourself from cupboards. In my room, I could have done that, you know, with sheets. My bag was searched on entry. My phone charger was taken off me. However, I did have a bathrobe tie that I could have used. We've got to remember and be realistic that this is a 1777 building. It was built then, it's old. However beautiful it is not fit for, you know, this mental health service that needs to be in York. For the conditions that we need now, we need somewhere safe, practical. However, the staff there were amazing. They were around whenever you needed them. There was never any risk, I felt. I never felt unsafe. It was just old, run down, and I did see risks of potential, you know, ligature risks, which they have identified. However, this is something that you're very limited on what you can do to a Grade 1 listed building. It's not something that was in the control of staff. Definitely not. It's the bigger picture. It's the councils who come across to do the, you know, the tenures that are being put out, the money that's spent on it. You can't just blame it. They can't just close Bootham Park just because it's unsafe. They've left it till now to say, right, we've got to close it. It's just a very short-sighted solution, and the mental health risks now that are posed, having people being left in the community, they're just going to have no faith in the mental health system at all. And then we fought for years for the place of safety rooms, section 136 rooms, which I come across often in my professional line of work, and now there's doubt that that will even continue, and it's frustrating. I think we need to focus on the real picture here, which is the strain that it's going to put on the police now, the strain that it's going to put on families of those affected by mental health, and we need to put that faith back into the mental health system. It's the bigger picture, not just Bootham Park Hospital and the state it's in.